Chapter 5. Reward the effort, not just the outcome. Why do we feel good after checking social media, but feel drained after working on something meaningful? Because one gives instant reward with no effort. The other gives delayed reward after hard work. The problem? Your brain is wired to chase the easier path unless you train it otherwise. In this chapter, you'll learn how to rewire your reward system so that your brain starts to crave effort as much as it craves results. This is the secret to beating procrastination forever. The default setting: reward chasing. Your brain evolved to maximize reward and minimize effort. Thousands of years ago, this was a survival advantage. Save energy. Find food. Avoid unnecessary risk. But in the modern world, this instinct can sabotage us. Now the brain is flooded with easy, artificial dopamine, likes, snacks, pings, videos, and so effort-based goals feel empty in comparison. Why write a chapter when one scroll gives a faster dopamine hit? The solution is not to fight your brain, but to retrain it to enjoy effort itself. Train your brain like an athlete. Think of Olympic athletes. They don't just love winning, they love training. They've wired their brains to associate the grind with the goal. You can do the same. The trick? Start rewarding the effort, not just the outcome. Why most people quit? Most people give up on goals because the rewards are too far away. You work out for weeks before seeing results. You study for hours before you understand the topic. You build a project for months before anyone notices. Without consistent dopamine reinforcement, your brain checks out. It whispers, "What's the point?" So we need to bring the reward closer. The habit of immediate reinforcement. The moment you complete a small task, no matter how minor, celebrate it. Here's how. Say yes or done out loud. Do a small fist pump or smile. Check it off a visible list. Take a 1-minute break or drink something you enjoy. Listen to a short, uplifting song. It sounds simple, even silly, but these moments act as dopamine anchors, linking action with satisfaction. The key: associate doing with winning. The most successful people don't just love goals, they love the process. To build this, train yourself to say, "Showing up is a win. Effort is a reward. Consistency is my superpower." This mindset tells your brain, progress equals pleasure, and when your brain believes that, it wants to keep going. The power of effort-based identity. When you reward effort, you build identity. You stop being the person who says, "I have to write," and start becoming the person who says, "I'm someone who writes every day." Identity-based habits are more powerful than goal-based ones. You no longer act to achieve something. You act because this is who you are. How to create an effort-based reward system. Here's a simple formula to try. 1. Define the micro-effort example. Write for 10 minutes. Pair it with an immediate reward. Examples: short praise, nice job; brief pleasure, stand, stretch, music, water; visual cue, check a box, cross off the task. Repeat daily. This repetition tells your brain, effort equals dopamine. I want to do this again. Key insight. When you train your brain to enjoy effort, procrastination loses its power. The person who enjoys walking will go farther than the person who only wants to reach the destination. Journal prompt. Think of one area in your life where you've been focused only on outcomes. How can you create a reward system that celebrates the process instead?